Right guys, we've got the spars in, they're gluing. Now, the next thing it calls for on the plans is just to add the top sheet, and that's very easy to do. You need to choose the wood that's it comes in a sheet like this, and you'll notice there is a grain that runs across, and if you gently bend it, you'll see it follows the curve. Very, very easy to snap, so be careful. But obviously if I was to lay it, so you want the grain running across between rib to rib. If you have it like so, then look, it doesn't bend and you won't be able to get the shape of the rib. So what I've done is I've laid a piece of the balsa there with the grain across like so, married that up into that corner, and then I've just cut it slightly larger. I've run the spar across the top, and then penciled across where the spar runs, and I've also then penciled across where the rib goes. Now, couple of little tips here. Take the pins out along the trailing edge here, because when you're mucking around with this and working on this, it's very easy just to catch your jump or your arm on the pins, and you might rip the whole wing off and damage it. One final little thing, I've got this roughly cut to shape, and it's just dropping in there sweet, but it's just standing a little bit proud. Now, what you want to do is just extend that just over the workbench just a little bit, because across the grain it's very, very fragile. So I've got one of these little foam blocks. You can have a bit of sandpaper and a block of wood, but literally keep that nice and square, support the wood, and I'm just going to run that backwards and forwards a couple of times, keeping it as square as possible. And then you can use the bench like so. There we go. I'm just going to take that top lip off like so, and then that's going to pop in there like that, and then lo and behold, that fits in there like a boss. There we go. So that I'm going to glue into place, and then it's exactly the same process for this here, and then the small intersection at the top, and then when it's all dry I'm going to take it off and we're going to infill this. That is the basic wing done. I'm not doing any sanding to the actual wings at the moment like I did with the tailplane, because I want to talk you through that as a specific process. See you soon.